In an era of super teams, billion-pound squads and tactical geniuses, why has no one been able to do what Arsenal did over 20 years ago? 38 games, 0 defeats, 1 gold trophy. This is the story of football's most untouchable achievement. The 2003-04 Premier League season was different. No VAR, no 5 substitutions, no winter break. Just pure, relentless football every single week. Arsenal didn't just win the league, they walked through it without falling once. 26 wins, 12 draws, 38 matches unbeaten. In modern football, that sounds almost impossible, and that's exactly why the Invincibles still matter today. On paper, Arsene Wenger's Arsenal lined up in a simple 4-4-2-2, but on the pitch it was something far more intelligent. It behaved like a 4-4-1-1, constantly shifting and constantly confusing opponents. Dennis Bergkamp was not just a striker, he was a shadow between the lines, appearing where defenders didn't want him. Thierry Henry was not a classic number 9. He drifted wide, dropped deep, and destroyed defenders mentally before beating them physically. Opposition managers later admitted that playing Arsenal felt like facing more than 11 men because their movement never stopped. One side of the pitch, however, became truly unstoppable: the left. Robert Pires, Ashley Cole and Thierry Henry formed a partnership that broke defences week after week. Here is a statistic that still shocks analysts today. 60% of Arsenal's goals and 49% of their assists came from that single flank. Pires drifted inside, Cole overlapped at speed, and Henry attacked space like a predator. Defenders never knew who to track. If they chose wrong, the game was over. Many still consider this the greatest flank partnership in Premier League history. But talent alone does not create an unbeaten season. The real secret was mentality. Across 49 unbeaten league matches spanning 2 seasons, Arsenal never trailed in the final 20 minutes of a game, not once. That is not luck, that is psychological dominance. Late Arsenal goals were not moments of panic, they were moments of inevitability. Opponents knew that if the game stayed close, Arsenal would finish stronger. People remember the flair, but they forget the physical power. Saul Campbell, Kolo Touré, Patrick Vieira and Gilberto Silva formed the spine of a team that could outplay you or overpower you. Vieira, in particular, was more than a captain, he was a warning. Midfields across England changed their entire approach just to survive against him. Long before modern football obsessed over intensity, this Arsenal side were already living it. Inside training, standards were ruthless. Martin Keown once said that you played the way you trained, and training was brutal. Mistakes were punished, standards never dropped. Every session felt like a match, and every player knew they were replaceable. That environment created consistency, and consistency created history. Their comeback mentality defined the season. In April 2004, Arsenal went to Anfield under immense pressure and found themselves losing 2-1. Many teams would have panicked. Arsenal waited. Then they struck. 3 unanswered goals, a 4-2 victory, and they walked away as if it were routine. This team did not rush, they trusted themselves. The legacy remains unmatched. Arsenal were awarded a unique gold Premier League trophy, a symbol of something no one else has achieved in a 38-game season. Not Ferguson's Manchester United, not Guardiola's Manchester City, not Klopp's Liverpool. More money, deeper squads, better sports science, yet still no Invincibles. Because perfection, week after week, in the most unforgiving league in the world, demands more than talent. The Invincibles proved one timeless truth. Consistency is the highest form of brilliance. Not moments, not highlights, not hype. Just relentless excellence. And that is why Arsenal's Invincibles will never be repeated.
Subscribe for more.